But tell me, what's the worst thing about a 9 to 5? Because you worked. You worked as a car salesman,
Yes, an account manager. I
account
did the
manager.
sale for like a, how do you call, like, you have those where you get the electricity from, like those companies, they always have every year have new deals. So customers that left us 1 year ago, I need to get them back.
Yeah.
And some other smaller job. But yeah, what I hate the most about a 9 to 5, like the thing is, a 9 to 5 can be okay for a lot of people as long as you like you have the feeling of growth, of appreciation, and you do what you love, and you get like accountability and those kind of stuff. But if you don't have all of those things, and you basically hate your job, which I had, like especially as the account manager, like not really as a car salesman because I was young and I had a lot of income, so that was fine for me, and I was still developing.
Yeah.
But as the account manager job, I just like literally my soul was being sucked away basically because um the things I needed to do were all the same. So you have almost the same tasks to do. Like you have a couple of accounts, like like companies you need to manage, and in the end, those companies have the same services or solutions they need. So you talk about the same shit. Then they're complaining about some pricing, or they need something new, blah blah. So all like it's more about the repetition of the same tasks over and over. Then knowing exactly what you can expect of the upcoming week. That's horrible. So there's no change, no excitement, no new things. So you actually are looking forward to the weekend. Well, if you're always looking forward to the weekend, your job sucks. That's my opinion. So, and what I hate the most,
Andre is gonna definitely clip that.
yeah, yeah, but it's true, because like you should not be living towards the weekend, because then you're basically denying like 70% of the year, like, because that's when you're at work. And
Yeah.
also what I hate, really what I hated the most, was the coffee machine talk. That's not genuine. Nobody gives a fuck what you've done in the weekend. They just ask it because they need to ask it. Otherwise, it's awkward to stay next to you waiting for your coffee. And that's what I hated. Like, you see so many people in a 9 to 5. Like, I was at an office with like 100 people. They are so comfortable in what they do. And like, oh, I can maybe watch some YouTube videos and the boss won't find out. And then I'm like, you're fooling yourself, because you're not getting the most out of yourself. You're just sitting here wasting your own time while you only have one fucking life on this world. And like, it's so stupid. And like, after 6 months, I was like, fuck this shit. I literally saw like my future sitting on these chairs, that I'm like, okay, if I don't make a change right now at this age, well, I don't have any responsibilities, no kids or no mortgage, I never will make a change. So that's when I quit. And like, oh man, what I really hated, yeah, I can go talk hours about this.
Go on. I love this.
What I really hated is, like, on Friday afternoon, they go to a lunch to a fucking restaurant. It's all nice, sitting with colleagues, but like, it's not really nice, to be honest. Looking back at it, but then it's like 4 or 3 p.m. People are all with their head already in a weekend. They don't do shit if you check their computer screen. Like, it's bullshit. And then I was like, okay, it's like 4:30 and 5 p.m. Normally people work. I'm like, nobody's doing anything. Guys, I'm going to the weekend. I'll see you guys on Monday. And all those people were afraid to leave earlier, because like the commercial director was like right around the corner, and they were like sitting there like a fucking, I don't know, like a slave basically. Yeah. And I'm like, you're not even doing anything. Just leave. So I think your work should be valued at your output, and not how long you sit in a chair. So yeah, that's my approach. So that's what those things I just hate. Like, it's so comfortable. It's so easy to just stay where you are and get some money.
Don't fool yourself, and remember, you are the easiest person to fool.
Yeah, yeah, and also
Right.
like, I also get it. Like, it's pretty difficult once you're in a 9 to 5 to get out of it, because your brain is used to it. You have some people
What
you
makes it
talk
so
to.
difficult to get out?
Well, first of all, money, of course. That's the first thing. But also, like, it's a confrontation. You need to go to your boss, say like, hey, I'm not at my place right now. I'm not where I want to be. I want to quit. That's a big step people need to take, because their colleagues, they will think something about that, and they will probably like think about those kind of stuff, and don't make that decision right away. Like, to be honest, I also thought about it like 2 to 3 weeks, of course, but I had no other choice. But I think a lot of people will like wait for that decision, or not make it at all, and hope that there will eventually come a better time to make a change.
Yeah.
But yeah, tell you what, the time will never come if you don't like do it.
Yeah, I also feel like a lot of people they get a job, they get a nice paycheck, and then they get into debt, they get an
Yeah,
interest,
yeah,
and
mortgage.
then they need to pay for it monthly, right? So, okay, well, there's no option in quitting your job, right? Because you have bills to pay and stuff. So then you have to, then your life becomes even a lot more harder because then you have to continue working your job, which takes like 80% of your energy.
Yeah,
And then with the rest of the energy that you have, you need to somehow build this other stream of income that will eventually enable you to let go of the job and go all in on your own thing. But
exactly.
that's the only way to reclaim your
Yeah.
independence.
So you need to sacrifice your evenings and your weekends, or maybe find time at work. But most people can't really do that. So, but like then again, like one of the best way, literally, is doing like a YouTube search channel. Literally, because you can. Yeah, it's full. It's true.
Ron is not biased. Ron
No,
is not biased,
no.
okay?
I've tried many business models, and you as well. And like it's we've seen it. We have a lot of people working 9 to 5 in the community as well, and
Yeah.
they perfectly manage it next to their job. But like, yeah, just don't fucking settle for a 9 to 5 because your environment is doing it. Or like if you know you can do better, then fucking do it, and don't be a fucking pussy and take the action.